What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Thtman.X, and as you see, I'm back with another reaction. You know, like literally probably 5 minutes ago, I just reacted to trucking the Street Beast fight, and now we reacting to this. What the f happened to the last 10 Super Bowl losers? I can't read, but yeah, we gonna get into this. As you see, this. Look at the dates. Pittsburgh Steelers are not in any of these fucking dates. Cam Sutton is all your fault. But yeah, though, we're going to see what happened to the last 10 Super Bowl losers. I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, you know, share. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying, try to help me blow up. For sure. But yeah, we're going to see what happened to the last 10 Super Bowl losers. I hope y'all enjoying. Let's go to the bit.
With Super Bowl 59 about a month out, I was thinking we always get flooded down our timelines with a winning team, whether it's their city parade or press run. But what about the team that's on the opposite sideline? What the hell happens to them? Do they ever make it back to finish their job, or do they just begin to decline? While some make it back, others don't. So right now, we're about to find out exactly what happened to the last 10 Super Bowl losers. Starting back in 2014, Super Bowl 48.
Right.
On a chilly February night in 2014, the Broncos faced a nightmare scenario in Super Bowl 48.
Got the Seahawks picked them
apart
I was a kid when
in
this
every
happened.
aspect of the game, which resulted in a 43-8 loss. It was a total team failure, with the Broncos outplayed in all three phases: offense, defense, and special teams.
That's a
the
fact.
defeat left players speechless, fans heartbroken, and critics questioning Peyton Manning's legacy. But the Broncos refused to let this devastating loss define them. Peyton's message to his team was clear: use this as fuel for the future.
It's a difficult pill to swallow. I think you have to find a way to deal with it if you can, to try to fuel.
Hold up, is this how you look during the Super Bowl? I know he probably was like in his 30s, but nigga, you look like now. He look mid-50s.
To make you a better team next year.
They quickly regrouped.
No way that's how he looked.
If you can, to try to fuel it to make you a better team next year.
They quickly regrouped, refocused, and rebuilt. And in just 2 years, they found themselves back on the biggest stage of Super Bowl 50. This time, the script was flipped, led by a dominant defense and the sheriff himself. The Broncos dominated the Panthers 24-10. Von Miller emerged as the hero, forcing 2 crucial fumbles that set up Denver's touchdowns. The victory was a sweet redemption, washing away their bitter taste from their previous Super Bowl defeat and sending Manning into retirement as a champion. However, the glory was short-lived. Peyton's retirement left a void that proved impossible to fill. The Broncos entered a period of quarterback troubles, cycling through a series of underwhelming signal callers.
You know what I just realized? Like, those are the Broncos. Like, who the fuck is a Bronco fan? Like, that's such a random team. Like, I just thought about it. Like, realization just hit me. Like, those are the Broncos, my nigga. Like, ew, nigga, you like the Broncos, my nigga? Like, I know they got Bo Nix now, but like, they're such a random team.
The once
my bad, that just came
offense
to my mind. I'm sorry.
And while the defense was still holding on, they just couldn't carry the team alone. Year after year, the Broncos found themselves as mediocre. Coaching changes, draft misses, and free agent failures were all part of their problems. The team that had been a contender now struggled to even sniff the playoffs.
Then they drafted some weak ass nigga. I remember him. They was like, he gonna be the next Peyton Manning. That nigga was the next bench rider. Now I think he was like a person that like he got out literally the next year, bro, and then he went to the XFL. I think he got cut from every league he went to. I don't know how that nigga snuck into the league. I gotta see his college
Instability led to a
highlights.
series of disappointing seasons. As of 2024, they made a bold move, drafting Bo Nix as their quarterback for the future. Under the guidance of seasoned head coach Sean Payton, there's hope for a turnaround. The team has shown flashes of potential this season, sitting at 9-7 with a playoff spot on the line.
They made it.
Now this next team is the one that sent Denver back in the Super Bowl 48. In 2014, Seattle was on top of the world. Fresh off their dominant Super Bowl victory, they stormed into Super Bowl 49, poised to become the first team to win back-to-back championships since the Patriots in 04. And the stage was set for a legendary showdown against those very same Patriots. On February 1st, 2015, the game was a nail-biter, a Super Bowl that will be talked about for ages. With 26 seconds left, trailing 28-24, Seahawks found themselves on the Patriots' 1-yard line.
My personal opinion, is the dumbest player of all time.
What happened next will haunt Seattle fans.
That's the best running back in the league.
Instead of handing the ball off to Beast Mode himself for a 1-yard gain, the Seahawks decided to pass the damn ball. In a moment that will forever be etched in NFL history, Patriots rookie Malcolm Butler intercepted Russ's throw, sealing the heartbreak defeat for Seattle. I actually go more in depth about all the shenanigans around Seattle at this time and how the entire team
The real reason why everybody hates Russell fucking Wilson. So I'm not the only one that don't like that nigga, huh? And they got the GOAT right here. Look at the fucking, hey. He gonna be a real nigga, man. I can't wait for next year. I love Justin, man. You shoulda. I was mad when they replaced you, but I easily got over that replacement when I seen them niggas going stupid. But then I realized, nigga, that shit was a fucking dream. Cause he found a way to fuck it up. Look at this nigga, man. I gotta watch this video. The real reason why I gotta watch that video.
Hearing this,
I gotta see how people feel.
But this loss marked the beginning of a new chapter for the Seahawks. While they remained a formidable team, the aura surrounding the Legion of Boom began to fade. Key players like Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor, and Earl Thomas departed one by one, which marked the end of an era and the beginning of a period of inconsistency for the franchise. The years that followed saw Seattle consistently in playoff contention, but the Super Bowl for some reason remained out of reach. They lost in the divisional round in 2015, 2016, and 2019. And lost in a wild card in 2018, 2020, and 2022. The 2020 season proved to be their best since the Super Bowl loss. The Seahawks went 12-4, making it to the wild card before getting put out by the Rams. And their worst season since that Super Bowl game came in the following season in 21, when they finished as 7-10 and missed the playoffs. This disappointing season signaled that change was needed. Despite these struggles, Seattle remained a competitive team. Their consistent postseason presence was a testament to the winning culture instilled by head coach Pete Carroll. Currently, the Seahawks are in a rebuilding phase, but a promising one. As far as the 2024 season, it has brought renewed hope for the Seattle fans, as they currently hold a 9-7 record, and this marks their best record since 2020 and puts them in contention for a playoff spot.
My name is Bennett Patel.
Hey, bro, I know you gotta get your money, my nigga, but I'm not helping you get that motherfucker. Get the fuck hey.
However, the Panthers, on the other hand, haven't had much success since their appearance in
Hell
Super
no,
Bowl
nigga.
50.
They
Led by their
damn
MVP
bucket.
Cam Newton, Carolina steamrolled through the regular season with a 15-1 record. They seemed destined for greatness.
I was a kid, bro. I used to watch every game, bro. I remember when they lost to the Falcons. That shit hurt me, bro. It generally hurt it, bro. Like, Cam was so cool.
Haven't had much success since their appearance in
He was
Super
such a
Bowl
cool
50.
guy.
Led by their
Like I literally, like when I was a little league nigga, and I was like, his MVP year was my MVP year, like literally the same year. So yeah, he was number one. I was number one on my little league team. Like I played just minus the throwing, my nigga. I did not throw that ball, nigga. They called a pass and play. You know what I'm doing? 3 steps back, taking it. Fuck out of here. I'm not passing that rock. But yeah, bro, I used to look up to him, bro. I used to look up to
Cam
him.
Newton.
In the same year when I got my MVP, I lost in the championship just like this nigga. So I looked up to him too much.
Carolina steamrolled through the regular season with a 15-0 record. They seemed destined for greatness as they faced the Broncos. But on this night, February 7, 2016, the Panthers' high-flying offense didn't show up this day. Cam, who had balled out all season, found himself under constant pressure from the Broncos' defense. He was sacked 6 times, threw an interception, and lost 2 fumbles. The team, who had averaged over 31 points per game during the regular season, managed just 10 points in the biggest game of their lives. As the final seconds ticked away in their 24-10 loss, the Panthers' dream of hosting the Lombardi Trophy was over. Cam's post-game press conference, marked by short responses, visible frustration before leaving the podium. This moment seemed to mark a turning point for both him and the Panthers, and the hangover from the Super Bowl loss lingered. Cam, who has seemed poised to redefine the quarterback position.
Out of everybody, it's either them or the Falcons. No, I think they're the worst team that like went to the Super Bowl and then like really fell off. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could say the Broncos, but the Broncos bounced back a little bit. Like, they went to the playoffs this year. The Falcons, they went to the playoffs sometime, I think. They was decent. They became decent recently. But yeah, like these niggas never bounce back. But they might. I believe they're gonna make the playoffs next year though for sure.
Position struggled with injuries and inconsistent play. The Panthers' 2016 season was a complete opposite of their previous year's success, as they stumbled to just a 6-10 record. And what followed was a period of instability and disappointment. Coaching changes, a revolving door at quarterback, and a series of losing seasons became the new norm in Carolina. Their best season since that Super Bowl loss came in 2017, when they managed a 11-5 record and a playoff appearance. However, this was a a brief resurgence rather than a return to sustained success. Their worst season came in 23 when they finished with just a 2-15 record. And as of 2024, they currently hold a 4-12 record. And this marks their 7th consecutive losing season.
I don't know what the fuck Rod Wave told you, but it worked, my nigga. He must have sung to you or some other shit.
A far cry from the dominance they displayed during their Super Bowl run. But probably the most upsetting Super Bowl came on February 5th, 2017.
I swear to God, if my team ever lost Super Bowl like this, I'll never watch them again. I would never watch them again, bro.
The Falcons jumped out to a 28-3 lead over the Patriots.
Bro, this also as a kid. Nigga, I watched the whole halftime. It was 28-3. My dad said this game is over, my nigga. Go to sleep. I wake up, my nigga. These niggas won us hours, man.
Super Bowl 51. Atlanta seemed destined to capture their first NFL championship. The city was ready to erupt in celebration. Years of heartbreak about to be washed away in a tide of confetti and champagne. And then, in a twist that will haunt Atlanta for years to come, everything started to unravel. The Patriots somehow came back, snatching victory in overtime, 34-28. This game alone left a mark on the franchise. Coach Dan Quinn reflected on the game, said he watched it a lot of times, calling it a case study in NFL game mismanagement.
How many times did you rewatch the Super Bowl?
I've watched it a lot. What did we learn? How did we grow from it? You have to go through, some of those experiences again to prove that you've learned those lessons.
The psychological impact of the 28-3 game was immediate and devastating. Matt Ryan, who had been named league MVP that season, seemed to carry the weight of the loss on.
Oh, for real? He won MVP that year? Man, Ryan got MVP? For real? It was him and Julio Jones. I think they brought a record that year. They was going stupid. I think they had 500 yards combined to get like the first team that first duo to have 500 combined. Yeah, he deserved that.
The Falcons struggled to shake off the 28-3 statement. The mental burden weighed heavily on the players and coaches, affecting their performance in following seasons. In the years that followed, Atlanta fortunes mirrored a roller coaster ride. Their best season post Super Bowl came the following season in 2017, when they finished with a 10-6 record and reached the divisional round. However, this proves to be their last postseason appearance to date. Matt Ryan's performance gradually declined from his MVP peak, and the team that had once been a playoff contender found themselves near the bottom of the NFL. Their worst season was 2020, when they stumbled to just a 4-12 record, leading to another coaching change. Eventually, the team moved on from Ryan, which started their carousel of quarterbacks in search of their next franchise leader. At the start of the 2024 season, it brought slight hope for the long-suffering Falcon fans. The team currently holds an 8-8 record, marking their best performance since 2017. Under their new head coach, Raheem Morris, the first black head coach in franchise history. QB Kirk Cousins provided a spark early in the season, setting a franchise record.
Kirk Cousins, you shit at the bucket, man. They paid you all that money. W-scam, though. W-scam.
509 passing yards in a single game. However, inconsistency led to Cousins to be benched in favor for rookie Michael Penix, signaling the team's ongoing search for identity and direction. The following season, the Patriots found themselves.
When did this video come out, my nigga? All this shit is very recent. Oh, 6 days ago? Tire sheet.
Your territory. The Super Bowl again. But this time, the magic that they pulled off in Super Bowl 51 wasn't working this time. Despite a record-breaking performance by Tom Brady, who threw for 505 yards, the Patriots fell to the Eagles 41-33. True to their Patriot way mentality.
I never seen hatred like so much in person into this game, bro. Like my family, on my mom's side, I was with them, right? I was with them watching this Super Bowl. They're Cowboy fans. They are rivals with the Eagles, my nigga. They was damn near hitting backflips and hitting spins and shit around the crib when the Eagles won this shit, bro. The Eagles are in y'all division. Why are y'all so happy? They hated that nigga Tom Brady for some reason. Like they had to deal with the nigga. He in the AFC. We had to deal with that nigga. He beat us to get to them. Know what I'm saying? But I never seen hatred so much in person, bro. Them niggas celebrated like you know what I'm saying? Like somebody came back from the life, my nigga, in the family or something. Right? They celebrated
The
so
team
damn
didn't
hard.
let the defeat define them.
No,
They channeled their
that shit was
disappointment
insane,
into fuel
bro.
for the following season, as they bounced back to win Super Bowl 53 in 2019, which you will know who it is next. But little did the Patriot fans know that Super Bowl 53 will mark as the end of the Brady and Belichick era in New England. After a disappointing 2019 season that ended in a wildcard round exit, Brady departed for Tampa Bay, leaving a void that seemed impossible to fill. The 2020 season brought new challenges, with Cam Newton taking the huddle. The Patriots stumbled to just a 7-9 record, their first losing season since 2000.
It's not their fault.
2021,
Cam
they
had
some
a-
hope with
Cam
rookie
had,
quarterback Mac
Kobe.
Jones. The team improved to a 10-7 record and a playoff berth, their best season since Brady's departure. Jones showed promise, and for a moment it seemed that the Patriots had found their quarterback for the future.
They
Fast
didn't.
forward to 2024, the Patriots find themselves in unfamiliar territory,
Christian.
ending the season with a 4-13 record.
Damn.
This was their worst season since 1992. The team that once struck fear into their opponents now struggles to find consistency on both sides of the ball.
Don't worry, I ain't gonna watch this shit. We ain't watching these shit.
February 3rd, 2019, the Rams found themselves in the biggest game of their lives, facing the dynamic Patriots in Super Bowl 53. But on
Nah,
this
they
night
lost
in
the fuck
Atlanta,
out
Sean
this
McVay's
game, bro.
high-powered
I don't even
offense
think they
was
scored a
missing.
touchdown,
The
bro.
Rams, who had averaged nearly
This the year
33 points
Stephon
per
Gilmore,
game during
had,
the regular
got
season, managed a
Defensive Player of the
single
Year.
field goal in a 13-3 loss. The defeat sucked, but it didn't break the Rams' spirit. Instead, it fueled them. McVay and his team went back to the drawing board, making key roster changes and refining their approach. Their resilience paid off. Just 3 years later, they was back on the biggest stage. This time, the outcome was different. In Super Bowl 56, in front of their home crowd in SoFi Stadium, the Rams defeated the Bengals.
Nah,
23-20.
shout out Odell,
It was
bro.
the
His injury this game hurt my heart, bro. This is an ugly ass crying face though, but I feel you though, bro. I feel like he was gonna get Super Bowl MVP this
from
game.
their home
He was going
crowd
too
in SoFi
stupid.
Stadium, the Rams defeated
2021
the
was a great year.
Bengals 23-20. It was the moment of sweet redemption,
It was a great
especially
Super
getting it
Bowl.
done at home. However, the NFL can be unforgiving, even to champions, because the 2022 season was the complete opposite. Plagued by injuries to key players like Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp,
them
and
niggas
Aaron
definitely
Donald, the
ain't make it
Rams
back.
stumbled to just a 5-12 record. It was their
What the fuck? It was
Matthew
that
Stafford,
bad?
Cooper Kupp, and Aaron Donald, the Rams stumbled.
Nigga, I'm grateful. Nah, fuck that nigga. They won. Fuck that. Never mind. Everybody say I'm grateful to be a Steelers fan, bro. Never had to deal with no losing season. That's insane. Like
Just
their
a
records
5-12 record.
reversed.
It was their
man.
worst season since 2011 and their first losing season of the McVay era. The Rams became the first defending Super Bowl champion to finish with a losing record since the 03 Buccaneers. In 2024, they slightly bounced back with a 10-7 record and a playoff berth, which is a testament to the culture McVay has built and the team's ability to overcome adversity. Super Bowl 54 in 2020, the 49ers
Fuck the
were
49ers,
just minutes
nigga.
away
Oh,
from
they ain't do
capturing
nothing to
their
me, but just
sixth
fuck them
Lombardi
niggas.
trophy
I'm
with
happy
a
they keep losing
20-10
my
lead
niggas.
over the Chiefs in the fourth
Shout out to
quarter.
Pat Mahomes.
But quickly, their dreams were shattered. Patrick brought the Chiefs back, scoring 21 unanswered points to snatch the victory. The aftermath after this loss was devastating. Defensive end Nick Bosa summed up the team's emotions in one word: pissed. This crushing defeat set the tone for a roller coaster ride that would follow. The 2020 season
I
will
thought it was
overshadow
y'all
the
year,
team with
bitch. Fuck
injuries,
you.
with key players like Jimmy Garoppolo, George Kittle, and Nick Bosa all missing significant time. And the team fell to just 6-10. It's like you wouldn't even believe they made a Super Bowl appearance just months earlier. However, the 49ers bounced back. The 2021 season, they returned to the playoffs with a 10-7 record. They made a good run
Everybody
to
keep
the NFC
going
North
10-7.
Championship game, but lost to the Rams. 2022, it was kind of similar, but this marked their best season since the Super Bowl loss. The 13-4 record. The 49ers dominated the
Lost
NFC
again in the
West
NFC
and made a
Championship,
deep
right?
run into the playoffs, falling short in the NFC
Yup, they
Championship
got their ass
again,
kicked.
but this
Shout out to
time
Brock
to the
Purdy,
Eagles.
though.
Continuing to improve in 2023, the team went 12-5, clinching the NFC West title and securing a deep seed in the NFC playoff. They fought their way back to the Super Bowl, only to suffer another heartbreaking loss to the Kansas City Chiefs again in overtime. The 2024
Hey, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Patrick Mahomes had to watch his back leaving the stadium. But you beat me twice, bro. Nigga,
First season,
I'm
however,
blowing up
was
his
a
car.
struggle. They finished the year
You got to.
6-11. Injuries once again plagued the team,
6-11?
declining their hopes on building on their previous success.
Wasn't that
February
just
7th,
last year?
2021, it was the Chiefs this time that found themselves in unfamiliar territory
6-11
on the
this year?
losing side of the Super Bowl.
It was 6-11 this year. No way. No way it was 6-11 this year. 49ers. What team? Damn. It's always the 49ers. Like, they have a good year, fall off. They're gonna be good next year. I already know.
12 and the Bucks dominated them 31-9, leaving
I watched
Pat
the
and his
Super Bowl. I
team
damn near cried.
shell-shocked. It was the first time in Pat's NFL career that his team failed to score a touchdown in a game he started. The Chiefs, which had an average of 29 points per game
Everybody
during the
was
regular
dropping
season,
them
was
passes,
held to
man.
just 3 field goals. This loss was a wake-up call for the Chiefs. Mahomes, known for his chill guy demeanor, admitted this was the worst he had been beaten in a long time.
They were the better team today. The worst that I think I've been beaten in a long time.
But true champions are defined not by their defeats, but how they respond to them.
Exactly.
The Chiefs wasted no time in addressing their weakness.
They went
the
right
offensive
back.
line. They completely revamped the big guys up front, ensuring that Mahomes
they didn't go right
had better
back. I think they lost in the
protection
AFC
moving
Championship
forward. The
next year.
2021 season saw the Chiefs bounce back with a vengeance. They went 12-5, making it to the AFC Championship game before falling to the Bengals. But this near miss only put a battery in their back. In 2022, they finished
back the
14-3.
next year.
The Chiefs dominated the AFC and made another deep run in the playoffs. This time, they wouldn't be denied.
Yeah.
They fought their way back to the Super Bowl
Hit the
against the
stinky
Eagles.
leg.
In the high-scoring
Hit them
affair, the
legs.
Chiefs came out on top with a 39-35 win, securing their second title in 4 years. Since their Super Bowl 55 loss, the Chiefs have made it to the playoffs every single year. Their consistency is a testament to the leadership of head
Shout out
coach
to Pat
Andy
Mahomes.
Reid
I can't
and
wait for you to
QB1.
shit
The
on
2023
Lamar Jackson
season
in a
saw the
couple
Chiefs
weeks.
continue their winning ways, going 11-6 and once again reaching the pinnacle of NFL success by winning Super Bowl 57. 2024, the Chiefs were nothing short of dominant, earning a number 1 seed. They finished 15-2. This marks their best regular season since that Super Bowl 55.
When they lose again.
But I have one question. Can they be the first team to go for a three-peat? What y'all think?
I bet all my money that they're going to three-peat. Cause who's gonna beat them? I don't want to see the Bills beating them. Who they play this week? The fucking Texans. Come on, bro. They gonna run through them. Then they gonna have to see either the Ravens or the Bills. They're gonna run through either of them. No, I ain't gonna lie though. The Bills got a chance. Lamar, hell no. I'm just hating on Lamar. Josh Allen, he could do some. He could do some though. It's gonna be a good game though. I want to see the Bills and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship.
Supercharge your business with the all-new Shopify.
Shut the hell up, man. I for surely got the mud truck.
The day before Valentine's Day in 2022, the Bengals is another team that found themselves just minutes away from their first championship as they led the Rams.
I wanted my nigga Jalen Ramsey to get the Super Bowl
of Super Bowl 56. But in a heartbreaking turn of events, the Rams made a comeback, scoring a touchdown with less than 2 minutes remaining to snatch the victory from Cincinnati.
They was going
Despite
when
the
you laugh with this
20-23
game.
defeat, the Bengals didn't let this define them. They wanted to prove they weren't just a one-season wonder. Led by Joe Burrow, the team remained hungry and determined to show the NFL world they belonged among the elites. The 2022 season saw the Bengals silence the doubters. They stormed through the playoffs, defeating Josh and the
And they went
Bills
right back to
27-10
AFC,
in the divisional round. This victory was a testament, proving that their Super Bowl run was no fluke. They made it all the way to the AFC Championship game, falling just short against the Chiefs in a nail-biting 23-20 loss. However, the NFL is a league of consistent challenges. The 2023 season proved to be a struggle for Cincinnati, marking their worst season since that Super Bowl appearance.
Yep.
That nasty injury to Joe Burrow this season derailed their campaign, leading to a disappointing finish, 9-8. And this season was a roller coaster ride as well. Despite a
9-8
rocky
again.
4-8 start, their worst since 2020, the team showed resilience by winning 4 straight games to keep their playoff hopes alive. Late in the season to finish 9-8, but they just missed the playoffs by 1 game. But their record does not showcase the type of year that Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase both have had. February 12th, 2023,
They're gonna
the
be back
Eagles
next
were in a
year, though.
shootout against the Chiefs in Super Bowl 57. Despite a heroic performance by Jalen Hurts, who tied the record for the most points scored by a player in a Super Bowl with 20, the Eagles fell 3 points short, losing 38-35. The loss was
Nigga,
heartbreaking, but it
hold
didn't
up,
break
man.
the Eagles' spirit.
I have somebody I'm cool with that like the Eagles. Never troll so hard. Never troll so hard. I'd rather get first round every year than watch my team lose in the Super Bowl, man.
Instead, they fueled their determination to return to the NFL's biggest stage. Head coach Nick Sirianni and their front office made a crucial decision: keep their core talented team intact, and this strategy has paid off in 2024. The Eagles finished 14-3, showcasing their continued dominance in the NFL. The 2024 season was filled with memorable moments for Eagles fans. Many from their star running back Saquon, but as a team, one of the highlights came in Week 17 when they clinched the NFC East title by sweeping the Dallas Cowboys for the first time since 2011. Their 41-7 victory over their bitter rivals was a statement win, demonstrating their dominance in the division. Currently, the Eagles find themselves constantly in the mix for another Super Bowl run. Their ability to bounce back from that Super Bowl 57 loss and maintain their status as one of the NFL's elite teams speak volumes about the culture in that locker room. And coming up to just about a year ago from now, the 49ers were back in a Super Bowl for a rematch against the Chiefs. In a thrilling back-to-back battle, the game went into overtime tied at 19. The 49ers end up taking a 22-19 lead with a field goal, but don't ever doubt playoff Pat, because he led the Chiefs to a game-winning touchdown, sealing a 25-22 victory for Kansas City. This loss was devastating for the 49ers as it marked their second Super Bowl defeat to the Chiefs in just 4 years. The team had fought hard, with rookie kicker Jake Moody even setting a Super Bowl record with a 55-yard field goal. However, it wasn't enough to overcome Mahomes and the Chiefs. But the aftermath of the Super Bowl loss cast a long shadow over the 49ers' 2024 season. The team struggled to find its footing, with injuries playing a significant role in their difficulties. Star running back Christian McCaffrey, who had been a key component in the Super Bowl run, was out for majority of the season. And also Brock Purdy, who has shown much promise, also fell victim to the injury bug. In a late season game against the Detroit Lions, he injured his surgically repaired throwing elbow. This injury not only impacted the team's performance, but also raised concerns about Purdy's long-term durability, given his history of elbow. As they finished their season at the bottom of their conference, 6-11, questions began to swirl around the 49ers' ability to overcome the Super Bowl hurdle. Despite their consistent success in reaching the big game, they have now fallen multiple times, and it leads folks to wonder if the team is really destined to be a champion. But their story is far from over. With a resilient coach in Kyle Shanahan and a core of talented players, they remain a force to be reckoned with in the NFL when healthy. The question now is whether can they overcome the adversity of the 2024 season and finally bring a Lombardi trophy back to the Bay Area.
I don't think they're doing it.
Okay.
Well, that's the end of that vid, man. Me personally, I don't think they're going to do it. But if you made it this far, let me know who y'all think going to be in the Super Bowl. And let me know who y'all think going to come out with that Lombardi trophy. You know, me personally, I think it's going to be Chiefs versus Lions. No, I ain't gonna lie. It might be Chiefs versus Lions or Chiefs versus Eagles. I can't really pick, but I'm gonna pick Chiefs and Lions. I wanted to be the Lions, but it might be the Eagles, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The Eagles might go back, but I'm picking Chiefs versus Lions with the Chiefs winning. Dan Campbell did great with that Lions team, man, but I don't think they got it enough to beat playoff Pat's a different guy. But yeah, though, hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I'm about to go react to some more stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Get the fuck out of my face.